Welcome to the Zix TV. I am the Zix, and we're going to be looking at a LEGO Galaxy Squad mod, a modified LEGO Galaxy Squad vehicle from 2013 from the Hive Crawler, Billy's Speederbike. And there is the one that comes in the set, and there is the Hive Crawler. Pretty mean machine there. Did quite a bit of modifications to this, and it has the worst split function in my opinion. Red has a little glider, I guess, that he can use, and it plugs into the backwards, and there's no room for Red to be there. And then you disconnect them, and Red can use his little glider there, and Billy is in his speeder bike. And there is Billy's Starbeam and Red with his energy blades. So, and we also have the canopy that goes up into nowhere that drives my sister nutty. She hates that. Anyway, what I did with this was angle the sides, and we've got the brackets there, and the hinges. So what I did was angle the sides, and I think that fits in with the overall theme of Galaxy Squad's vehicles, because the Bug Obliterator has wings that sprout out, angled wings. The Galactic Titan has angled wings. You can angle the wings on the Interceptor, you know. So I think this fits in with the overall, with some of the, you know. So I just wanted to do something different, and when I modified this, and instead of a split function, I just built it up in the back, and built a place for Red to sit. Had to build it pretty low so his jetpack will fit. And he gets a control console. Hopefully we can see that pretty well. It's part from a sticker from Alien Conquest set. There was a small Alien Conquest set, the ground vehicle, that had some pretty nice stickers. Come on, Billy. So we got a little control panel for Red, and Billy's control panels on those curvy parts up front. Those are parts from the Alien Conquest sticker sheet. And up front, I had this in my collection. I'm not sure what it's from. I can't remember where I got it, but it looks like it's a sticker. I think it's a sticker. It looks like it. It's a sticker on one of these little bracket thingies. It could be from Mars Mission or Exoforce, one of the older themes. I'm not sure, but I hope we can get a decent look at it and see. So if you recognize this, you know, let me know. I had one of them, and so that's Billy's heads-up display in the place of that windshield that sprouts up into nothing. We got Red's energy blades just a place to put them in the back. We got some engines, thrusters, and his blasters in the front. They give Red Team this pretty blue color of energy weapon, and I just stuck with that because Galaxy Squad uses a lot of blue energy in their to make their engines and stuff, and Red's energy blades and Billy Starbeam. These are the main characters of my Galaxy Squad saga. They're the scouts, and Billy can just barely hold on to that throttle, that lever there. Billy is the main character, and so is Red. They're both main characters of my story, and they spend most of their time out in the field scouting. Billy likes to keep an eye on the colonies from a distance, and he also scouts for places where they can set up a mining operation. He scouts for energy crystal deposits, stuff like that, minerals, raw materials that they can set up a place where they can set up a mining operation, stuff like that. And when the insectoid war begins, he's out there looking for insectoid activity. Well, both these guys, they're a team. They work together. So they're out there looking for what the insectoids are doing, what they're up to, you know. So they're scouting, spying on the insectoids, and finding out what's going on and stuff. And needless to say, this vehicle, Billy's Speederbike here, gets into a battle with insectoid dragonflies, the insectoid Speederbike. There's a chase, and they duke it out with each other. And on a couple occasions, Billy's Speederbike gets torn up. It gets blown up or wrecked. What fun is it if you can't wreck a few vehicles and blow up some stuff, huh? Yeah, so Max and the blue team, Max and Solomon and back at the base, they build replacement speeder bikes. So I built a second one, and this will be in Galaxy Squad's the garage of Galaxy Squad's base. It's identical except for that heads-up display on the little panel there. So this will be sitting in the garage of Galaxy Squad's mobile base when I get around to creating that and building it. That'll be quite a project to work on, big one. So these are my two main characters. They mix it up with the Zemdari quite a bit. They're always involved in what's going on. And this vehicle is given quite a bit to do especially during the beginning of the story, when Galaxy Squad doesn't have a lot to work with. It's Billy's main means of transportation, getting to scouting, looking around, getting to where he needs to go. And I wanted to be able to fit Red in there. He can activate his jetpack and fly out if he wants to, but there's no need to waste fuel jetpacking around all the time. So I think he should be able to ride along, and that's what I wanted to do with that. Is just a double-seater. Now, what about the Hive Crawler here? This mean machine. I did build the Hive Crawler. Let's have a look at it. It's a mean machine. I did build it in 2013. The legs go up and down when you roll it across a floor. It's got this complicated Technic mechanism, and I really don't have a need for that. I had it built, and I wasn't entirely satisfied with it, so I took it apart. It has this big hump in the middle, taking up a lot of space, and the Mantizoid sits right there in the between the two canopies with his head sticking out. And in the back it's a giant catapult for flinging those pink spheres, and they crack open. Those little buggy guys come out. I ended up using the pink spheres as power cores. Now, I was working on kind of redesigning the Hive Crawler, and this is a work in progress. It's unfinished. I usually don't show this kind of thing, so don't get used to it. But what I'd like to do with this maybe is turn it into a gunship. The cannons attach at those spots there, those big mean cannons. They can be point defense cannons or anti-aircraft cannons. What I'd like to do is have some control consoles in front of them and sit a couple guys there controlling those. And then if you want to have a guy sitting here, you'd have to dig all this out and have a little cavity for him to fit into, or maybe behind it a bit, because we got this Technic apparatus in the front here. And I wanted to give it posable legs like my other insectoid vehicles. And that's what I came up with. Yeah. This one isn't posable. Unfinished. I haven't finished with it. Another thing I'd like to do with it is maybe take this needless stuff, take the catapult stuff out of the back, and have like a platform with soldiers sitting on it, like my Star Wars, like I did for my Star Wars guys. And then this will be a drop ship, so it'll fly in, drop off the platform with all the dudes on it, and then fly off. Put some engines in the back here somehow. Yeah. So it might turn into a versatile war machine, weapon, vehicle with the big cannons. Maybe put some cannons up front, but I was working on that, and then I lost my momentum and got into something else and just sort of didn't get back to it. Let's put it that way. So it's been sitting around in this state, unfinished, with these posable legs here. Maybe I'll do something with it in the future. But that is Billy's Speederbike from the Hive Crawler set. 2 of them. They need a backup for it. And that's about it. And if you recognize that little control console there, let me know, because I just don't know what it's from. Only have one of them. Anyway, thank you for watching.